Shade fancy me say Adebako wiase say pa bema o sha say oh yeah a chance say you are never strong and also you weak pa so no X be a jai na still now you can't get over the X afi no koto phone na dia akotwa status hweme na meni o mato 14 Pro Max and no koto atade fofora no wa hye na digital status just say you want to prove to or X and say any moment in time you are far better off without your X. It makes you a weak man. Because Rabon Obia moving on, Obia bonnet dear. Dear na say X on your okay. Now I bet your X this way okay, that's on your okay. Now killing Mbappe ni Paris Saint-Germain don't know what do no muja. I didn't know Paris Saint-Germain they are true is as almost about that's only a week big akra. And I'm qualify for final without you now weakness my team, which is a lie. That was who X be a match be or the amount the meal or be our guest be a udi can show could be a match be sada. Or the eyes are far baby at tough baby am any black in every so Obianya will be that. But free so jaw or coy now when you be a fancy with it also like a card you freeze up. A beer nacy, also the day or the ice. A tune and no the far baby. It was a black and every so.
Hey. Teacher for you.
Rude to me.
Now what can I do?
So who you be that now?
Oh, na sex education will be IB.
Okay. 2 years now.
Black
in the corner. On a catch say black.
There be no catch me. Say I this year me you are not by practical.
Another video.
No, and not by practical.
Okay.
What I say they are. Issue relationship issue. People come to you. So be common sense. What I say. Because I sit down on the 10 phone there. I say, hey. It's killing Mbappe issue now. He won the French League for Paris Saint-Germain on numerous occasions. He was their best player on numerous occasions. And you know, and the Paris Saint-Germain could jina podium so say my baby jina podium so say be a FIFA Ballon d'Or and I say be a FIFA World Best. And the fact that he has moved to Real Madrid doesn't mean say he's not winning trophies. Already no quite and waji the UEFA Super Cup. Or quite and waji the FIFA Intercontinental Cup.
Yeah.
Now in the La Liga they are still in quest. Despite the fact say or more 30% chances so beat imagine the La Liga. Or more FIFA Club World Cup here day. Ebo, he's scoring goals, he's comfortable, he's okay. The fact is also qualify for final also doesn't mean say final no kwako here day. O kwako je. It's a to they should measure their way of as someone Kylian Mbappe and Kylian Mbappe and you know quite about Paris Saint-Germain are going to manage the Champions League. Even with him, any name I'm the final of the Champions League. But Messi Beckham one the final of the Champions League. They should allow him to breathe. And fancy, he has not been a flop at Real Madrid. The number of goals Kylian Mbappe has at Madrid. The number of games our boy decided to Real Madrid. Look at what he came to even do in the Copa del Rey final. Or the best from Kubia the Real Madrid team, you can't change it. The borderline that is still there is say individually he's doing what, but as a team in Real Madrid Nankasano, or more issues they will need to solve. It's way a WM say akumatia na aba. Omo tai kai ka omo ko mutrim come back onyom ne bo mutrim sa in fact. But Kylian Mbappe has moved on. Obi antena ne baby no obi anwe no. Na de bia mo tag abrante de say why you say no akako isi there be ensiwa. First Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid no. Any who commodity and it is becoming a reality.
Oh yeah.
From time to time, yes, from time to time over the years ni na story ni established. But now say Xabi Alonso be bob by Leverkusen na mane say me ekono. E ho na na problem no. But this time around everything clearly shows so about mane. So we move it to Real Madrid. Now, if you are doing a proper discussion around this Real Madrid team and Xabi Alonso, firstly, the first question I'm asking myself here say, is it well built to handle the pressure and get results for Real Madrid? Subsequently, we can have further discussions about how this Real Madrid setup being played under former players' results ACTTA. For example, Zinedine Zidane or the Real Madrid Barbeji Champions League not also 1, 2, 3. But Yehu Fernando Hierro coaching Real Madrid at some point in time. Yehu Santiago Solari coaching Real Madrid at some point in time. Yehu Sanyo Mani Bebre, but na performances net say na results net say. E nipa ba ko pen da musunko. Zinedine Zidane. And among all the odds, no, or the BBI day, a 2 on year BBD Real Madrid. Now with Xabi Alonso, he will be measured along the expectations of Nyoma Mienu. Any Nipa Mienu. Nyoma Mienu ni bejina La Liga, any UEFA Champions League. Especially looking at Baby Barcelona free ban. Any more dominance, ni Nyoma Musadia to Real Madrid so gidi. Any Pamienu, Carlo Ancelotti, and Zinedine Zidane. The entire they'll measure you against Carlo Ancelotti here, say you are coming to replace him. It will be replacing on a day na Carlo Ancelotti yeah. Or the Champions League do say. La Liga no do say La Liga no call the points is saying yeah. Champions League na Carlo Ancelotti beje no or in prime. Then man management in terms of individual players in Real Madrid stars e bi mu hu so mu superstars no. Fancy and so be managing the same. That is one expectation. The second expectation we have to do with Zinedine Zidane because you're a former player of Real Madrid. So whatever Zidane came to do with Real Madrid, it is a whole spectacle of expectations from Real Madrid fans for Xabi Alonso, who is coming into an environment that will be there. Onim say demanding. Omo accepted things so easily. Say ebi ayaboli gawie. Now Barcelona the 3 points at you the league, and Atletico Madrid the 3 points at you the league. There be yempne. When your club are obetimi akọ trophyless in a season, ama we ya the next season oba ya na mo do wato apampantre so ni e bold de kire wiase afanya nyina so ya de. This is a club when you go trophyless and the following season no pack on your man akọ. So it is either a club that can make or make Xabi Alonso in his career choices. Ebetimi abubu no kra. Ebetimi so left na de na gina a certain standard be he will be highly respected in his quest to be among the top managers or more yase. Bana once my first one be no. Eso hangi ho. Because they believe say
so far they were bought 3 seasons or Liverpool.
Were bought 3 seasons or Liverpool.
Because in the first season by now omon na ye.
No mon na ye.
And obe
stabilize omo. I think that is what qualified them for the Europa League.
Yeah. And or boss last season.
Last season na Roger unbeaten league, you know.
League
and DFB Pokal. And Olusu the final of
to Atalanta.
To Atalanta.
Yeah.
And on the third season here, Bayern Munich did 6 points or 8 points actually in the league in Mudiaje. He's out of the DFB Pokal, and a lot of things are going to happen. But you see, the domino effect of whatever that is going on there, players being involved, Nyoma be involved. Because now that he's leaving Bayer for Leverkusen, now Florian Wirtz. You saw the Bayern Munich campaign for him. I said this to somebody some time ago. Say, hey, Man City will scale where we are seeing now. But German players, they have more respect or more legends. No, you can't put it aside. Because when you catch yourself, they will move.
Because they say some 2 weeks ago, now they may read it. Say buying for no pay system. Also, hono sa Dresden money. To friend Christoph friend mono woman internal coach in a press conference biana na sporting director
your account
so more pay system on bit me bought 2 number 10s.
That is it.
So bought Florian Wirtz at the same time Shama Musiala as the
and
2
they
number
want
10.
And they want to create whatever they have created with the national team.
Yeah.
Oh, by minute.
Yeah.
Because already Florian Wirtz need Shama Musiala and the national team.
Wirtz so better now Leverkusen after Xabi Alonso Jeremy from Pombeko Jonathan. That sure.
I even doubt for players to say Victor Boniface.
Yeah. I don't quite know what we Saudi.
Any Patrick Schick. Some of these key players, I really doubt to say but Real Madrid no so now oba fancy Real Madrid be about 3 back now. When if what was Real Madrid about 3 back?
Oh, some they say but all the results be bank there.
Results are key. But a new face of everything Real Madrid
ain't me yet to say the my main fan to say Arsenal, Chelsea. On say be a Kaisedo Bochu, but I'm in possession. I know about the same Alonso to me, yes, I will. And I change the transfer married bebo 4 back.
Possible because when you're Arnold, defensively Arnold is not sound.
Yeah.
So they can push him ahead. Now to me, I create all the chances, the spaces over here because Arnold in the ne weapon ne offensive threat. not the defensive attributes. I don't know I think they can sign anyway here, but the manager coming in, any players or more linked to Real Madrid nature said there will be a change because manager Bia would want to play a style how you're comfortable with, no feel say man results. Because in the Bundesliga, not many people now in their wildest imagination will say that say Leverkusen will challenge Bayern Munich. He's not a Dortmund coach, but Leverkusen coach, and Omo Koyes. So possible. There are possibilities, and I feel you can do that.
Why I asked that based on the fact of Real Madrid's current setup and what will make them comfortable. And for quite some time now, Real Madrid are more. Personally, I don't know if you've seen Real Madrid play 3 back before. Maybe who's Real Madrid about?
Me sure say be a system near problem.
Well, what am I say? But the availability of the players to play such a system. Now, Real Madrid centre backs now: Alaba, Rudiger, Raúl Asensio, Vallejo. Trameni muni na ababu bia or center back on na ohwe Alaba money we mo money na muna ombetimi abo. Real Madrid need to go into the market to get center backs. Looking at maybe omo find yourself now free sem na your modern. Ombetwi akwa akofa. Odi no to nche Real Madrid will need an attacking left back. Because Oka Sokobo wing back na Felon Mendy ni emfane more wing back. Frank Garcia emfane more wing back. Then you have to get your 2 midfielders are ombetimi abot se Granit Xhaka mo bona no mo we say enso Real Madrid yes o mo bebre. The double number 10 no Rodrigo, Bellingham, Vinicius, Kylian Mbappe, who is going to be your number 9, one more or double number 10s. I'm eager to see what Alonso has in store for us. For Trent, it has never been in doubt. Say or no, or be fit so well in this particular system if they decide to play. But Real Madrid supporters, ebe open to trade back. No number of players, be how we be players, be soon adaptation, a lot of things. You know, this is where I'm coming from. And Real Madrid in your club, me say fancy, yen train home so. And when Manchester United now lose for 6 games at Twasu League more, ya catch say nya abotren fama. Obana system on the sport na your man said I'm picking fama o metime you odi. It doesn't matter if you're a legend of the club or not. That is the kind of pressure Obabe face. Pressure Obabe face Real Madrid. There's no time for adaptation.
No.
There's no time. It by now no kra no 3 mu no say uhunu de. Obeye nyina ebesisu na preseason why the preseason no kra nya daje because na enye ono na bebo the club world cup. FIFA club world cup because mo pese
no say de to say omo pese Ancelotti be we omo we na ne farewell be baso so it could be say Alonso the team be call the club world cup no be so started from the scratch. I mean I feel club world cup no so be another preseason amano
but Madrid in fact club world cup preseason da especially with the tournament awojia unya not less than $120 million. Share fancy omo here scan change bibia. I was a tournament to Barcelona for ni be share mu bia. Me sure say nka hwan ka do mo ye Champions League ni kura so akomodo mu tin nyina beto abo because $120 million dollars. Enye ska ketwa. So Real Madrid are not going to joke at the Club World Cup. And no tournament bia obe sha se wo bo bia na fancy. Omo person mo na the first to win the edition of that particular competition. Because we believe said they are a special club. And be a special bia should be about them. It's the first tournament like that. On my best champion motor, there's that arrogance and aura about them. Yeah, Real Madrid. Yeah, banana grown here, baby. It is a 1 hour experiment in quotes.
Yeah.
It's a monomoba. And you want to about 3 back na be lose abeyi. One hear your pressure and be sha see free. To me, I prefer say come to me a. Come ma ida Santiago Solari mu ne mu ko FIFA Club World Cup no na on relaxing no hit team na nkasa. No for prepare for preseason kakra beba so then to start the league. But who knows? Obi aso o magic hands she ni bottom. When Zinedine Zidane was coming, Oshaha second fanu when mu twetwe dey etwa. So when Zinedine Zidane time of Real Madrid, we all had doubts at some point in time. Would you obey the Real Madrid team na day? But there was an instant impact with Zinedine Zidane. Hopefully, let's see what Xabi Alonso is having also in his hands. So also bar instant success no. Obetima ba be dey aba benya bi hwade Todd Bowley here trophy we che bibia Todd Bowley here trophy we che bibia But on the other hand side, you look at Manuel Pellegrini. Any the obey with City.
Experience.
Any baby a wako pay Rebetis. No rebo a Rebetis, but now Rebetis here 4 points off the top 4 spot. Ah, beba. It's na inaki William Brothers na ma. And the William Brothers na ma bo return league ni bi me when say now mo focus on league ni so. Because mo check points na e don mo ne Rebetis mu ntem na mu wa. And Villarreal is also right behind them. If you're not careful, they will lose the spot. And more crucial games, including a home game against FC Barcelona. But Rebetis Nusu said, "Oh no one qualify for Champions League. There is no problem with Rebetis not qualifying for the Champions League, but definitely he needs to represent with the European stage, you know. So ko Europa na eyemano. Omu budget iswa. But Oshe players be to say Anthony Bofiki be to intimidate and I'm say, hey, me, I'm one person I've never been in doubt about Anthony's quality. Say the talent, potential, say bono. I've never had doubt about it. But the problem was adaptation, fitting into the right system, and delivering consistently at the top level, especially when it comes to the Premier League and Manchester United. I've seen games that Anthony have bossy such games. For example, Manchester United and Sevilla. Europa League na Sevilla ko United for more the return leg. The first leg solid, even against Real Betis with Old Trafford. And with the Europa League no solid game. The game against Arsenal now obo on the first match no be say goal no. Subsequent games cry you could definitely even see it. Any Chelsea game na end 4-3 no. And ko Palmer be say Salah's goal no.
And that game no cry no. Mo ball Chelsea we next game na Anthony to bench. I was like ball or boy.
Anthony was superb in that particular game.
Yeah.
And now, environment and matter of football. Wherever you find yourself, baby, I was soon bedroom a man for Judino. Fancy area say, oh, would do baby nasi and June dear pa. Ebasa na ukasakran nasi suroka krebi a day. Ewomu. But so bia Judino kasi chale unimadi weni ye, unimiye, unimiye. There be a confidence in the banana the right environment. You will deliver. Now, Anthony is giving his best because Enno come home and qualify here. 1 assist, 1 goal. Fancy, no ne qualify Betis. Se Betis, everything me pray for the top 4 no league anymore. Nipa ama 4 points na baso ye Anthony because the last game no mo league anymore. On the share the last goal man here 2-1.
Yeah.
So he's not only proving to be part of the quantity, but he has now proven himself to be a quality addition of this side. It's any by numbers say your both players no 1 2 3 and I share this number of goals. Obi obeti match 30 goals. By 30 goals ne mu 20 ni goals e den fa so bi abae. Shebi toso. But Anthony there no or share at crucial moments. Say the na no be cast Scott McTominay there no. That is the same thing Anthony is doing. I would love to see what will happen in the final. There is a cultural problem. There is an environmental problem. Just say bibia free suru besi for mu nyo.
Because Anthony Mashakra call Greece so we.
Na Scott McTominay. Na Fred. Fenerbahce. Player bia ba so asan onya de. But player no tutu ni na call ya na player na ebo ball no. Itina na no na ya mafo ye na mo sesa coach, yes sesa coach na mka chem se Manchester United problem and yes sesa coach asem. There's a cultural and environmental problem bi wo club ni mu a. Ase na wo so mu tu because players ne bad they are not comfortable. Aso mo so mu nyu omo. And old players no so na na Steve na na make say old players ne nyoma na o ma ye wo United ne kasa bebrebe no. Because we're speaking about Garnacho. And I make say Garnacho kuta 21 goals and assists this season. Any other club na Garnacho bobia no kuta sa numbers na. Me sure say ka na ye can say Garnacho talent ne nyoma cry dey. E wo soro. But the United supporters know say Garnacho was searching obia wo team nim. But we check under 20 players. Any of my numbers na Garnacho na the third best. Yama na first. Garnacho na the third best. Yama na first. Itika any other club. The problem with United and their fans and their legends is they overdo things many of the times. Or more overhype it. Or more over criticize it. Or more over expect it. Everything or more bibia broso. But oblemo mo bebrenye ye because I akoda on no see so no na private car na dey go school. Me aso air condition esi ni so. Now what the taxi ni man na otimo expect say taxi no. Yen so air condition ni what taxi maybe I me no ka say taxi ni air condition fit nyina ayemre. Afi a boka kana bi wura no what do car we die. Eso enye ono a car na papa. Make us say because car no cry papa che ba ko na team na condition bodo. But we be keto e because your expectations no was be brain. Good results for Chelsea, good results for Betis. Enzo Maresca pressure one so. He needs to deliver Champions League football. I'm telling you, so just out of where enough for Todd Boehly, but it's not enough for him. Per materials, no, but Todd Boehly wants something to start in the era, no. It's a very significant. And maybe in the history books, said na Steve Walker said Chelsea or Maji Bibia, now any European trophy and Chelsea I day. Ajibidano and also so that ho. But Enzo Maresca next few games, no so now video no say finals near there no. And not for many better. Bema Chelsea and then what about to be because Roman Abramovich I mean so sen can win season no. Cause America assistant in the coaching team no. It is our final now what Canadian no. I was a works in the show. Because Pochettino maybe season last season or share number of games. The number of points are accumulating and towards the end of last season and your market wa bono kromu jana kwan. Bibi na asesa bibi ntia. Ka okra ka bia kenye Nicolas Jackson e striker. Ka sa America striker na wo ho ka dress room what discuss okra pamo ansa na Roman Abramovich aba. Try and meet the expectations. But I'm happy for Ruben Amorim and Manchester United. 7-1. Fancy any score line ke to
it's not pen make my idea because and or man you in the Europa. As any man you win a Premier League, you know. So once I make catch somewhere last week or two say no one who say Premier League name is more than so and your own fat because over Premier League na on to menje target na be so on qualify for the Champions League. And the other international say quite that Europe and all dia on channel energy in an fan call.
Now teams na United no abo Europa no. United abo Porto.
Yeah.
Wabo Sociedad room. Wabo most of the big matches now ma. Ano di aba. And the last time who will be crampo Man United Roma. You will be a Europa and some who be a Champions League. So these are results. It will push you and encourage you. But I think the all English final no. That's what set the tone. Tottenham Hotspur.
I know from a good Manchester and
now one triple change. BBS sign quick.
And I'm Messi Mount moving after 20 months.
2 goals.
Quick. 2 goals.
This is the Messi Mount of the Chelsea Champions League. You know, and that was a typical example of who he is.
Yeah.
Because half season at Chelsea got the Champions League. Okay, so she go be say against Porto. Or turning a ball shot, and he was very instrumental in that particular setup. Or no one ball 2 pass in my car. You need your top players. First, you do final now. I'll come and explain the reason why. Sa final we know. Casemiro, Bruno, Messi Mount, any Harry Maguire game. Maybe today the NT sa. Say the NT sa 4 players we know. A yomu game. Ne the NT Tottenham Hotspur no. And you quite so much United they just trophy we. But United will good track record. Say whenever they beat a Spanish team in the semi-final of the competition in terms of European competition, they go on to win the trophy.
Oh, by Arsenal, the enemy.
And Arsenal, the enemy. Now, when we say United lose an European final against an English club, when was the last time you saw some? Anna United was in a tray. Man, we say Tottenham for the short tray. When we come to Manchester City season, now United GFA Cup. A different ball together. But I'm not saying Tottenham cannot win it. Tottenham subet me at United power game we say mu ama Postecoglou so asem o ka say he wins things in his second season no abem
okay
final we dem say mu kra be da chen France ni telephone
asem mo game ni de eni na ba be
attention obia we interest
yes de no so obia we interest
interest
as the one we so mo be